Hi, welcome to my Tea Time Tuesday. This is your host, Sean Catfish Wilson. And for today's tea time, we're gonna taste some of these. They're Mike's Hot Honey Black Diamond Almonds. But first, hello Cosmo. Hello Cosmo. Hello Cosmo. We're gonna pour some tea. Alright, we'll go over the shout out boards. I'll start with the local businesses first. Rodina's Local Tastes Better. Full Circle Diner Cocktail. On the Wild Side, Nico's Little Italy. I don't have a sticker from them, but I really like their food, so I'm going to try and remember to give them a shout out a little bit more often. Rodina's, there used to be an Aggieville location, but there's not anymore, but there's several locations, and if you do come to Manhattan, Kansas, I definitely suggest going and trying their baked goods. They are amazing. They have the best sourdough and the rye breads that I've ever tasted. Other than people who's made homemade sourdough and rye. Actually, I don't think I've ever had somebody's handmade rye, but I've had sourdough before. And on the Wild Side and Full Circle and Nico's, they're all in Aggieville location. Nico's is an Italian restaurant, definitely a good place to go eat. And on the Wild Side, well, they got a whole bunch of rocks and some other cool things there, like some awesome shirts, like the shirt that I'm wearing today I bought from On the Wild Side. Alright, Gonzo's Bloominati Ninja, Big Tiny's Outdoors, Danny Day's Homestead, Victoria May, The Quiet Listener, Women Carry Knives, A Therapeutic Edge, Do Something Kind for Somebody, Crossover Paranormal Society, Randall's Adventures, SC Knives, Training Equipment Group since 1997. Hey, I was 17 then. Hugamoo, 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 The Gypsy and the Vanilla Gorilla. Catching Them Fish, Big Red EDC, Spirit Brothers UK, Grumpy Grunt, My Bad Adventures, Yonan's Edge, Gal Southern Living, The Gypsy and the Vanilla Gorilla, Anyfin, EDCQ, The Sunfish King, now known as Sonny's Farms, MO, Matisfaction, Squirrels Magnet Fishing, Smoky Mountain Knife Works, ODC for EDC, Off the Hook Outdoors, The Laugh Channel, Wild Japan, Hog Deer 79 Hunting, Fishing, Taxidermy, Some Old Man Outdoors, Lefty EDC, Gel Bait and Tackle Outdoors, Chillin' Indiana, Matt's Fishing Mission, Zach Stuff, Knives Fast, Angling Spiders, and True Budget EDC. And alright, this has been about 3 minutes. We will take it out. So what kind of tea are you going to have with me today? This is jasmine, which is a type of green tea. And on your green teas, you want to have the water not as hot for like a black tea. Black teas you can do just dump boiling water over it. And some tea companies out there will actually tell you what the temperature, what the brewing temperature is, or the steep temperature for teas. I can't remember if Harney's and Sons does or does not. But for jasmine tea, just a little over 2 minutes I find is the best. You get the best flavor without it being overpowering on the jasmine side. Earl Grey, I like it about 3 minutes. 3 minutes at use boiling water. Let it cool down a little if you wish. You can always have the water cooler, but you don't want to have it too hot because green teas, white teas, oolong teas, even black teas, if you get your water too hot, you can burn a black tea, which I don't think just boiling it on the stove is going to get it too hot. If you bring it to a rolling boil and then you let the dump it right after it stops boiling, you'll be fine with black tea. Green tea, I find you want to let it set a few minutes. White teas, you want to let it set for a few minutes longer. Oolong teas, I am not as well versed on how long you want to let them set, because I don't drink them as much. But they are good. I do like oolongs. And let's make him poofy bird, poofy bird. I love you, Cosmo. Aw, you really like this, don't you? Yes, you do. You're such a pretty bird. You're such a pretty bird. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Beautiful bird. You're my beautiful little buddy. Yes, you are. Birds are such precious little creatures. Cosmo's such a precious little boy. And of course, I've already explained jasmine teas, how they taste, and smell, but you're definitely getting the floral and the kind of grassy, earthy smells. Not like cut lawn, thankfully, because I really dislike the smell of freshly cut lawns. And I work outdoors for a landscaping department. Go figure. But hey, I dig holes. I don't mow the grass. Or technically, the correct term for it is turf. Definitely kind of picking up a little bit of the floral taste. And the jasmine kind of has a little bitterness to it on the aftertaste. And then you're definitely picking up kind of little sweet notes from the green tea. I'm not sure what type of green tea they use in jasmine, though. I just know that they cure the jasmine flowers and the green tea together to get the flavor for the jasmine. All right. All right, so yesterday I went to my friend's house and picked up some breakfast, and I saw these almonds, and I've never tried them before. I don't know how new they are, but almonds are generally a healthy choice. Maybe not these flavored ones aren't as healthy as like a unsalted, raw unsalted, or roasted unsalted, or lightly salted also. So cut it open with my knife. Alright, so I'm smelling it. Try not to scare Cosmo away too bad. love you. Hello. Oh, are you gonna run away? Come on, Cosmo. Okay. Thank you for giving me my chair back, Cosmo. I needed that. I needed that. Yes, I did. You're such a pretty bird. You're such a pretty bird. So you're definitely getting your like almondy, nutty smells from this. I am picking up kind of a sweet smell, kind of like a honey, not like a local honey, but that you get more like the real honey from the bigger corporations that come from. I mean, some places they are local honey. Some places they are local honey. I think the one that comes in the bear container, I think it comes from Indiana. I can't remember. But it always says on the back of your honeys where they come from. And when you get honey, unless it's something with a honey flavoring, I am kind of picking up a little bit of spice from it. But anyways, back to the honey. Always make sure you get a local honey, because the local honeys are going to be really good for your sinuses, your health. They'll help with allergies, but you don't want to overdo it on honey. Like anything that's good for you, or basically anything, moderation is the key. Cosmo. There he goes. Alright. So. Alright. This is what they look like. Looks like your normal flavored almond. So I don't know if you've. So for those of you that's tried the Black Diamond, the smokehouse, I think that's what it is. That's about what they look like. You can't have any of these, Cosmo. These aren't for birds. These aren't for birds. I should have brought the ones that's for you, Cosmo. I know. I know, Beggy Bird. I know, Mr. Beggy. I should have brought some cashews or some almonds for you to share with me in my tea time. I forgot. I'm sorry, Cosmo. Cosmo. I normally like share them when I get almonds, because I normally get the raw and salted almonds from Blue Diamond, so I can share them with Cosmo, and because you don't want to have, birds can't have a lot of salt. Kind of like the cashews that I have, they're unsalted cashews. Alright, so I'm definitely picking up a little mild sweetness from the honey. The honey does taste like they used a clover honey. Which clover honey is one of the more common honeys that you can get. You've also got wildflower honeys that they use, or whatever they glad, which includes clover, by the way, also. So, but it definitely tastes like one of your basic clover honeys that you can get. And the spice level, it has, on a scale of 1 to 10 for the spice, it'd be a 1. Meaning that it's there, but I'm pretty high tolerant with spices. In fact, I think I should start doing a hot sauce along with my tea times. What do y'all think about that? I like spicy stuff. Maybe make a miniature taco or something for a tea time. Or next time I have tacos, do a tea time and do hot sauce on what I think of what's spicy. Tabasco sauce is spicier than this. Although it does, like, if you give it a few back in the throat, it's a little bit, you get a little bit more spice after a while. But, trying to think of a pepper that would be similar. It's spicier than your bell peppers. Probably just a hair spicier, or about as spicy as a freshly ground black pepper. That's the best way to have black pepper, in my opinion, is freshly ground. My dad's Goose Cup. My dad's K-State hat. I believe I got him this hat. So definitely all right. So I'm gonna go on went to the Full Circle today. I tried another one of their cocktails. Manhattan's doing a March martini, and local restaurants and bars that serve alcohol are mixing up martinis, and it's like a competition, and they cost $11, and $2 of that goes to charity, which is cool. So not only do you get to have a little sippy sip on a nice cocktail or a martini somewhere, you also get to help support a charity, which I think is awesome. So, and their martini was a blood orange espresso martini, and it was amazing. And this is coming from someone almost everyone knows, unless you're new to my channel, that I'm not a big coffee fan. But having it as in a martini with a little spirits in it, they put like some tequila in it. It was very good. Very good. So definitely Full Circle has some amazing cocktails. And their food's good too, otherwise I wouldn't go there as much. Yeah, I probably wouldn't go there I don't go to places just to drink, because I'm normally, when I do drink, it's a half a shot. And it takes me about an hour to finish a little sip of whiskey. So I do it for the flavor, because I like the taste of whiskey. But I love my tea even more. Teas and herbal infusions. Alright, y'alls. Please don't forget to hit the like, the subscribe. Give me a hype. Hype my videos up, please. Help me share my knowledge with the world. Peace and long life, my friends.